Hello everyone, welcome to this short presentation on why TDT believes in supporting girls' education through hostels in secondary schools. Since 2008, hostels and dormitories has been mainly about completion of unfinished hostels or adaptation and conversion of existing buildings to create small dormitory space such as old classrooms or on-site houses. As you can see here, associated facilities have also been put into our programme, and we always aim to respond to need as expressed in applications from schools or local districts, but with very careful scrutiny of the application with the help of our local representatives and TDT project officers to discuss the situation on the ground with the head teachers and district officials and community members. Completions in 2015 was Ungasamo Secondary School, and Ungasamo was an interesting school. There was a dilapidated and outdated school building, and we were very pleased to be able to help the school refurbish that to create a place for 80 girls. Here they are. Greetings from girls at Ungasamo in their new hostel. You might notice there's actually no beds here, but beds were provided, but this was just before all the beds arrived, and you can see these girls look very happy with their new facilities and their mosquito nets with a mattress on the floor. So why is it important for these girls? Well, it's safer for girls living in remote rural villages, making very long journeys each day to and fro school. It means that if they stay at school, they have opportunities for studies in the evening, leading to better examination grades. In 2015, I visited Ungasamo with my colleague Davey Gibbons, who you're going to hear from during this event as well. And we were able to be present at the opening of this school with great rejoicing, as you can see from the school students and all the girls lined up outside their new hostel. So this new hostel provides a safe place to live, protected, it says here, from possible abuse in unregulated accommodation. But it's more than that. It's not just the possibility of having to live in local unregulated houses in local villages, which has happened many times for young girls, and that can lead this exposure to an open situation outside the school can lead to early pregnancy, and if you're pregnant in a school, you get immediate exclusion and your chances for education are totally lost. It also reduces dropout. Often girls find it very difficult to attend school, particularly if they're travelling to and fro long distances, 5, 7, 10 kilometres each day. Families are very keen to have girls working at home, looking after their young children, siblings, and so forth. And hostels therefore reduce dropout caused by those sort of pressures. Hostels enable girls to spend more time with each other in school, getting peer support, making more friends, and also there's the chance to introduce girls' clubs in evening after school activities which promote health, good study habits and other social activities to enjoy time together in school as well as their academic work. In rural schools in Tanzania without hostels, as few as 1% of the girls might complete their secondary education. In schools with hostels, it's shown that up to 50% of girls will complete their full secondary education. The impact of a hostel on girls' education is well demonstrated by Kondo School, where we funded a small hostel for 9 girls in 2018. In 2 years, the numbers of girls passing examinations increased amazingly well. And that just shows the success of girls being able to stay in their school for studies right through the day and through the week. Government funding for hostels is available. I think about 70 million shillings for a hostel, but this does not build a complete hostel, essentially mainly to roof height. So there are many unfinished hostels in schools where local community and schools and districts do not have the budget to finish these buildings, and this is where TD's programme steps in. We want to support hostel completion in as many schools as possible. Our limited funds do not allow us to build hostels from the ground up, but we can help greatly with your support to complete unfinished hostels. My colleague Kevin Curley, Project Officer, is just visiting Tanzania. He's there at this moment, and last week he visited a Seke school where these 4 girls are standing in their uncompleted hostel. These girls have said, please help us to complete our hostel. Your generosity will find a lasting legacy in our greater safety and success in our studies and achievement. Finally, I'd like to leave it just to 2 girls from Manyoni School. Their words tell the story. I'll leave it for a moment for you to read what they have said. Thank you for sharing this presentation with me, and thank you for any support you have given or might be able to give to our programme of hostels for all these girls in Tanzania.